I always knew I was a baddie because, you know, my mom's a baddie, and when your mom's a baddie, you're gonna be a baddie.
Welcome to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be doing some Gelix nails. If you like this design, you can go and watch them. I have a video up on how I recreated them. I found this design on Pinterest that I liked. I did this set on my younger sister, and I'm just going to show you how I did it. Okay, the first thing you're gonna do is push back the cuticles. This is so important because you have to get all that skin off of your nail bed. If it's on there, then could possibly stick the nail tip onto the cuticle, which could lead to your nails popping off. So if you want your nails to last, you have to push back your cuticle. My sister has really good nail beds, but some people, their cuticle will grow onto their nail bed. So this is very important. After pushing back your cuticles, the next thing you have to do is buff the surface of your nail. You buff the entire nail, make it rough almost, but don't do it to the point where you damage your nail, but just enough so that the gel can adhere to it. After buffing the surface of your nail, please dehydrate. You could use acetone, alcohol. This just helps make sure that there's no oils or moisture on your nails and helps the nail tips stick better. Then you are going to size out your tips. Make sure each one of them fit perfectly from sidewall to sidewall. And you're just going to do this for all of them. Then you are going to prep all of your tips by etching the inside of each one of them. Make sure that it's rough from one side to the other. This just helps the nail tip stick to the gel that is on your nail. For my sister, we weren't going to keep these nails on for a long time, so we decided just to do a DIY pop-off method where you add cuticle oil, you don't do any prep, you don't do any etching of the tips, and the nails end up popping off once you're done. This can be helpful if you want to practice doing nails. You can just do this method and then have the nails pop off when you're done. After nail prep, you are ready to stick on your gel tips. So the first thing you're gonna do is paint some base coat onto each nail. Be sure to not get any on your skin. If you do, you can use, people say they use a nail brush dipped in acetone, but I just go very carefully. Sometimes I use the corner of my nail to kind of scrape off the gel, but rather use the brush. Then you are going to take your nail tip and your gel, and you're going to add some of the base gel into the nail tip. I normally just float it around in there, and then you can add a little bit more if you feel like you need it. Just add enough so that you can fill the gap between your nail and the nail tip. So now what I'm doing is I'm just sticking the tips on with the gel polish, and I'm putting them under a UV light to cure them onto the nail. So this blue light basically hardens the gel. So how you're going to do this is you're basically just going to take the nail tip and put it towards the cuticle. Gently press down so that the gel moves towards the free edge of the nail, and then you're going to put it under the gooseneck lamp or whatever lamp you have, the UV lamp. Just know that the gooseneck lamp that you have cannot fully cure your nails. You have to have a nail lamp with at least 240 watts, I think, that will fully cure your nails. Now we are moving on to shaping the nails. So you're just going to do whatever shape you want to do. I think this is one of the most easiest shape, is tapered square, where you just kind of go in on the side. Sorry, I'm out of the camera in this video, but you just go in on the sides a bit and make it straight at the bottom. And that's just how I shaped these. Then you're gonna want to buff the entire surface of the nail. This makes sure that the gel polish will stick to your nail tip. In the next clip, I want to show you how to use or not to use a file. So here, you don't want to have it slanting upwards towards the cuticle. You want to have it laying flat on the nail. I'm going to show you again in a second. Right, so here you don't want to have the file slanting towards the nail like that. Like so. You want to have it flat on the nail bed. This is just so you don't end up scratching your client's cuticles, because for some reason when the file is flat on the nail it doesn't reach the cuticles, and when you have it slanted there's just a higher risk of you scraping them. We are finally ready to start painting. Here is all the nails file shaped and buffed. I just started off with a nude base on all of the nails, and if I make a mistake you could see there I just used my thumb. Don't be like me, you be civilized, use a nail brush dipped in acetone. Why does it just look so yummy when the base is on? Like, why? I don't know. Like, I'm always tempted to leave the nails like this. Then I just did the French tip on all of the nails using this orange gel polish. Here's a little tip when doing the French tips. Just outline the smile line first and then go in and fill it in. It does take a lot of practice. Like, I used to have a lot of wonky looking French tips, and I know they're still not perfect, but with practice you do get better. Then after that I just went in with the yellow gel polish over the orange, and I think I took about 2 coats for it to not show through, and I just did that on all of the nails. I just zoomed you guys in a bit because I wanted to show you how I did the hibiscus flower design, the one that's on the ring finger. I just started off by making 3 separate dots 5 times, as you'll see. Then using the dotting tool, I brought the edges towards the center of the flower, and I just did that for each of those dots that I made, each of the 3 separate dots I made. Then I just brought a line down the middle and I added dots on either side of the line. The best part about hibiscus flowers is that they don't have to look identical. They can look messy and still come out cute. Then to finish off the design, I just added a few stray lines, kind of like flick them. I can't really give a tutorial for these lines. All I can say is that it just takes practice, but with time you will be able to do this. After I did those lines, I just went in and I added a few little dots on the side to give it more of that little, I don't know, hibiscus nail Somerset feel. Last thing I did was add top coat to all of the nails, and I love the ending. Finally, we are done with this nail set. They came out so cute, I think. If you want your nails to last, make sure that you paint the top coat over the entire nail, especially on these sides and the free edge, just to basically encapsulate the gel polish that is underneath the top coat. Here is the last look of the design. It was really fun to do. Here's a thumb. And the reason we were laughing was because my sister made a comment about how her thumb was not in the video at all, and in that moment that was like the one clip where her thumb probably was showing. So yeah, there's the design. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You can leave any comments or any suggestions on how I can make my videos better for you guys. So yeah. Also, follow me on my socials. This is where I basically post all the nails that I'll be doing. And yeah, nothing more. Like, what else? Thank you.